Well, hey, obviously I'm not there right now, but happy Easter to you. It is Sunday in the evening, and I trust you're keeping it classy, as I know you always do. Hey, we don't know what if what is descended upon our home, but there might be someone that I've encountered that has COVID, and so courtesy of our district and state mandates, I'm called to be more resourceful and be diligent in protecting you guys and what we're doing. So that means I'm staying home. Don't know if it's going to be 1 day, 2 day, or 5 days, depending on whatever the quarantine factors will be. So I thought I'd send you a little video that will be good for the week in case I'm there or not there. And of course, this will abbreviate a few things that we might have had on tap in terms of the debate. But so I'm going to try and keep it straightforward and jump on in. So with that, let's dive in. So here you can see again, we have the digital textbook. If you need the textbook, you can log into that. And to streamline things, you notice this week I have it as cast testing here at the top, and then I really streamlined what we're looking at for the week. And so where will you find the work? Well, the work can be found here in the weekly agenda of week 14. So as you go through, I'm looking today, Monday, and you're going to see a couple of things there. First of all, the Quizlet. We won't be able to do that as a whole school classroom setting because the substitute won't have all the right codes in order to do it. So you'll just want to practice that on your own. And if obviously I won't be there, so the student protest sheet, hopefully you turned in by last night at midnight. And I'm encouraging the substitute to have it be a 30-minute silent running mode, and hopefully you'll be able to honor the sub in doing that. And you'll have plenty that you can be doing. You can be watching the chapter 8.7 video there that you'll find on YouTube that I made, or you can continue reviewing Quizlet. But there's something very important that I need those of you, all of you will actually need to do this, because we're going to begin taking a couple of tests both from 2017 and 2018 using the AP Central website. I'm doing this for two reasons. One, those who are taking the exam have to be able to have updated their information. I'm hearing from some students that you have to update your password, so this would be good, a reason to begin doing that. And second, to kind of help you be familiarized with some things. And so I provided for you a couple of things. First of all, for those who are taking the exam, there's these live video sessions. Where do I have it? Right here, that you can download, and you'll see that we have the 6 to 6:45 Eastern Standard Time, so that's not much time to get yourself home. So from 3 to 3:45, you have U.S. history. But the good news is you don't have to hurry home, because they have everything there that, on YouTube that you could watch at the luxury of your own time. So as you scroll through this document, you'll see it even tells you what topics will be discovered. So time periods 1 and 2 will be on the 18th of this month. So that is actually today in terms of what you're watching, and then Tuesday and Wednesday, etc. So it's kind of cool they're providing these review sessions for those of you who, frankly, haven't done much or don't remember much, or whatever the situation is. You can be doing those things on your own as you prepare for that. The other thing that many of you need to verify is if you actually have the correct code. So you're going to want to log into your account, and here is the join code right here for you in order to do it. So you can see here, for instance, in period 1, there are 31 students enrolled, and I have about half of the students taking the exam on that. So it is this here that will give you a kind of a guide as to what numbers of students are taking it, or who should be at least being attentive to this. So let me close some of these things down here to go back to the weekly agenda. So on Tuesday, you're going to see that if I'm there, we're going to do the Quizlet. If I'm not there, then there will be no Quizlet. So you're going to be going, woo, go Bears, keeping it classy. All right, Mean Steger is not here. But what I'm going to be asking you to do is, there is should be a link that was sent to you or have access to on the AP Central website. And this is going to let me see if I can try and click to it. And the first one is going to look like this. It is a practice exam, and this is actually an official document that what it looks like. These little, here's like the answer keys that you're going to be bubbling in your 55 questions on, and then it kind of goes through and does the same thing. Remember, the key rule is look for the two things that are false. There is a distractor, and then there's the correct answer. So as you go through these things, always try to find where the distractor is and ask yourself, most of this is true, but not all of this is true. And what does that mean? Is it will sound true, but it's in the wrong time period. And so that's the crucial thing as to why you need to kind of be familiar with what kind of major events take place in various time periods. Okay. Now let me close this down. Here is what the AP Central website should look like. And if you sign into the AP Classroom, you'll see this information here. So I'm going to go ahead and try and sign myself in. Let's see if it likes me from yesterday when I was messing with this. And so far, we'll see. I actually had to put in a new password because I haven't logged into this in some time. And what you'll see as it's beginning to load is that it's going to go to some various things there. So I have, I'm not sure how yours is set up in relationship to what mine looks like, but I'm going to go to this, go to AP Classroom, and it is there where there should be some opportunities for like where I've posted the 2017 test for you to begin taking. So you should see a thing on mine, it shows practice exams. What yours looks like, I don't know. More than likely it might be under my assignments. I'm not so sure where, but what I have done is I have gone through and gone to the practice exams, and you'll see here that this week we have on tap the 2017 multiple choice, which you'll be doing on Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on your block schedule, and on Thursday, Friday, the free response questions that are here. My goal is that you will hopefully find the link and answer them directly onto your Chromebook. So you'll need your Chromebook Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in order to complete these things here, because it'll notify me, ding, ding, when they're done. Now, you need to be mindful, the multiple choice question, when you start it, it's only going to give you 60 minutes to do that. So you'll have, let's say if I have you in class on Tuesday, it's not due until Wednesday, I believe at 2:45. So whenever you feel you want to start it, boom, you can start it. My hope is that you can use class time and use it wisely to do on that. Remember, you're not being graded on how many you get correct or wrong. I'm just wanting to expose you to it and let you be familiar with kind of the structure of how it looks. And we're going to do it again next week. Hopefully I'll be back or available for that. Okay. So let's go back to the agenda so I don't get too drilled down on that. So you'll see Tuesday we have the multiple choice question test to take. Now, if the computer stuff isn't working, I would encourage you to, you can download this test. It looks, as I showed you before, it looks like this, and you can just answer the questions on a separate piece of paper, and then I have an answer key that I can give to you next week, then we can grade them together. Now, some of you, if you finish early or want extra credit to do at home, there are 2 videos posted here for Wednesday. One is this on Nixon years and a question there that you can answer. Remember, they're just bonus points, so not crucial if you, I mean, it is crucial, but not mandated that you do it. And then there's a second one that you can look at that's set for Friday, but you can do them anytime, and you're going to want to turn those into either me or the substitute, and then hopefully either of us will make sure we keep them in a nice, safe spot for you, okay? Then you'll see on Thursday, we have the official FRQ test. Again, you're gonna wanna log into AP Central in order to do that, and that is where you'll see what this document looks like. And so you're gonna see you have 90 minutes to go through and take certain tests. Now you need to be mindful, follow the directions. You have a DBQ that all of you have to answer. So 55 minutes, you got 15 minutes to read it, 40 minutes to write it. And your job is to be mindful of that. You know, you're allowed to take in and watch as long as it's not some digitized version in order to kind of do a countdown or be mindful of that. And then the second part is you have to do a LEQ, but you're going to choose 2 or 3. You get to choose, which one do I like or don't like? So I'm going to scroll down and you'll see that you have, notice it says question 2 or question 3. You get to make a choice. So here's the question, 2 or 3. You don't do both of them, you do one of them. If you do both of them, you didn't read the directions or you're not listening to me on this video. Go Bears, then I guess you deserve to be kind of somewhat on the lame side because you didn't follow the directions. So that then leads us to your week is almost over, and then looking at the homework. Again, there's no Q notes on here. This is kind of the honor system. Hopefully you watch my lecture video on 8.9, the lecture video on 8.11, and then there's only one worksheet to do on 8.11, which is basically a Venn diagram, and I've already given you one answer for each of the circles that your job is to fill in the other parts to it. So that's it. Steger out. I might see you. I might not see you. I hope that you'll continue to keep it classy. Go Bears.